Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thousands of Mysteries. Today, we will explore one of Germany's most mysterious and chilling murder cases, the Hinterkaifeck case. A secluded farm, six family members brutally murdered, strange signs before the tragedy. All of this creates a terrifying story that remains unsolved. Let's dive into this case. Hinterkaifeck was a small farm near the town of Gröbern in Bavaria, Germany. In 1922, it was home to the Gruber family, consisting of Andreas Gruber, 63, his wife Cecilia Gruber, 72, their daughter Victoria Gabriel, 35, and her two young children, Cecilia, 7, and Joseph. Additionally, a new maid had just been hired, having arrived less than a day before the tragedy occurred. The family lived quite reclusively, but there were rumors in the village about an unusual relationship between Andreas and his daughter Victoria. Victoria was a widow with a tragic past, and the true father of Joseph remained a mystery. All these elements contributed to the eerie atmosphere surrounding the Gruber family. A few days before the murders, Andreas Gruber discovered strange footprints in the snow leading from the forest to his house, but there were no footprints going back. He also heard unusual noises from the attic at night, as if someone was moving around. However, when he checked, he found nothing suspicious. The family's previous maid had claimed the house was haunted before she left. Even more bizarre, in their final days, the Grubers reported missing items and had an unsettling feeling of being watched. On March 31st, 1922, a horrifying tragedy took place. All six members of the family were brutally murdered. The killer used a mattock to slay them. Their bodies were discovered on April 4th, when neighbors noticed the Grubers' unusual absence. When they went to check, they found the first four bodies, Andreas, Cecilia, Victoria, and young Cecilia, in the barn. The scene was horrific. The injuries on their heads suggested they had been struck multiple times with a blunt object. Disturbingly, young Cecilia, 7, did not die instantly. She remained alive for hours, pulling out her own hair in agony before succumbing to her injuries. Inside the house, the remaining two bodies were found. Joseph was killed in his crib, and the maid was murdered in her bedroom. Both suffered the same grim fate. When the police investigated, they uncovered terrifying anomalies. There was no sign of forced entry. The killer seemed to have stayed on the farm for several days after the murders. Evidence showed that the livestock had been fed, the fireplace had been kept burning, and food had been taken. The eerie footprints only led into the house, but none left, fueling theories that the perpetrator might have been hiding inside the house before the crime. Money and valuables were left untouched, ruling out robbery as a motive. The murder weapon, the mattock, was found hidden in the house. Police interrogated many villagers, but no solid leads emerged. Some suspected Joseph's father, but there was no proof. Over the years, numerous theories surfaced. A homeless drifter might have broken in and killed the family. A person known to the Grubers, holding a grudge, could have carried out the murders. The killer might have been Joseph's father, acting out of jealousy or to conceal a dark secret. Some even believed in a supernatural explanation, that an unseen force was responsible for the massacre. Despite numerous investigations, the Hinterkaifeck murders remain unsolved. In 1923, the farm was demolished, but the eerie legends of the case never faded. Years later, police attempted to reinvestigate with modern technology, yet the killer was never identified. The Hinterkaifeck case remains one of Germany's most infamous unsolved crimes. More than 100 years have passed, yet the massacre at Hinterkaifeck Farm remains a mystery. Who committed this crime? What was the real motive? Was there a hidden force behind it? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Thousands of Mysteries so you won't miss our next mysterious stories. Thank you for watching.